Hi guys, I hope you're ready for the new topic about IELTS. My name is Val and let's start. Before we start, there is a button for you to press. Make sure that you subscribe my channel, guys, and press the notification button so that you will not miss anything interesting coming from me. For those who watch my channel already know that I released 2 videos about IELTS. The first one is IELTS via self-pick, and the second one, general tips and tricks about how to pass IELTS and score band 8 and 9. In today's video, we're gonna talk about how to score band 8 or 9 in listening part of IELTS exam. I mentioned before in my previous videos that I did this exam twice, and the first time I wasn't that successful. And in my recent exam, my score for listening was 8.5. If you want to score this band, make sure that you stay till the end of this video. Listening part is the first part of IELTS exam, which consists of 4 sessions with 40 questions, where the question is getting harder and harder. If you want to score band 7, you need to get 30 questions right. If you want to score band 8, you need to make sure that you get answered 35 questions correct. The first and very important tip is you need to make sure that you listen UK, US and Australia accents. Try to check the movies on YouTube, practice, hear their accents, because all of them are different and you don't know which accent you're gonna face on IELTS exam. When you come to the exam, make sure that your headset is working properly, that you can hear clearly. If you're facing any difficulties with that, you need to raise your hand and inform the examiner or the person who is in charge in the classroom for the assistance. Once the exam starts, you need to make sure that you read the questions before they even actually start. So there is always lots of pauses before they're going from one question to another question. And there is 2 tips I will give you right away. The first one, read the question, highlight the key words, and predict the answer. From these 2 tips, we're coming to the third one, which is also really important. Between the sections, the speaker will tell you that there is a time to check your answers. Use this time wisely. Start to read the questions again. Try to read it as much as quick as you can, and of course understand what they're asking for. Highlight the keywords as well as predict what can be as an answer. I will give you this super simple example so you will understand what I'm talking about. Polly goes blank every day. First tip, highlight the keywords. Polly goes. So means Polly goes somewhere. The question mark where he goes every day, right? And this word you need to fill up. And when the listening part will start, you already know what are you looking for. Read the task carefully. I saw so many mistakes people did when they didn't read the task. They said, oh, okay, I know what they were asking for. Oh, I already did so many times listening. Reading carefully is important. Sometimes they're asking for the numbers. Sometimes they're asking for not more than 3 words. Sometimes they're asking for 1 word. Sometimes they're asking for 2 words. So be careful, and before going ahead with the task, make sure that you read it carefully and you understand what they're asking you for. And if they specifically ask you for the 1 answer, give them 1 answer. Another interesting thing I faced when I did the exam the first time, when they're pronouncing the number, they usually using this trick like 777, 05, 055, 222. Instead of 0, they're using O, and they like to use a double and triple. That keep it in mind. Another one failure for me was when I did my exam at first, mapping. I'm horrible at mapping, and I think I mentioned that in my previous videos. You need to make sure that you know your starting point and focus. That's the time when you need to switch off everything around you and just focus. I was completely lost and I misheard everything when I did it the first time. I know for sure I failed it. Focus on your starting point and listen carefully what they're talking about. Spelling matters. How to improve this? You need to read a lot, guys. That will help you for sure improve your vocabulary. And another thing, make sure that where you're using singular and plural. So check if grammatically it's not correct. then change it to the singular or plural. Maybe you misheard it, but grammatically the sentence should be correct. Move forward if you don't know the answer. It's very important. I'm giving you the tips which I applied for my second exam, and it helped me a lot. You don't move forward, you will not only lose points for the answer which you don't know, but also for the next ones. If you don't know, leave it blank and you will come back to it later when you have them in the end, when you need to transfer your answers to the exam sheet. On IELTS exam, they like to confuse students. Just stay focused the entire exam. It's important. They like to mention that Sally went to the shop at 5 o'clock. Oh no, wait, she went to the zoo. Oh, I forgot, she got sick and she stayed at home. And you need to know what exactly Sally actually did. So you need to listen from the beginning till the end carefully. Don't catch the first word and you think that, this is the answer. No, listen the whole text carefully and then pick your right answer. Okay, now it's time to put all your answers to the exam sheet. Make sure that you transfer them with the correct spelling. Here we come to the important moment. Don't leave any answers blank. Put anything, your prediction. You know, sometimes I heard the stories that, well, I didn't know the answer, but I think I just got it like that, you know, and I just put something. So it might help, you know, it might work. Maybe you heard it right. So don't leave it blank. Put anything, whatever. It doesn't matter. Put just anything, but don't leave it blank. One more time, when you're transferring the answers, make sure that they're grammatically correct, that your spelling and handwriting is correct. Don't leave the blank answers, just put anything, even if you don't know the answer, and then submit it to the examiner. And I wish you good luck. This was Val, and I hope this video was useful for you. If you know more tricks, just share it below my video. I would love to know them. And I'm looking forward to see you next week. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.